He is, quite simply, my hero. When I came home and started doing this kind of work, there aren't too many folks you can look to give you an azimuth, to give you guidance, to show you the ropes. But Shad's a hero who's been diligently working, diligently leading for 41 years, decades. I've been doing this work for 8 years and he's kicking my ass. Okay, for 41 years is almost incomprehensible to me, but he's been working in homeless outreach and in prisons and on the streets when everyone else had turned their backs on Vietnam veterans. Shad was out there in the streets, and he's still out there in the streets with his team at NVF every single day. And he enlisted in the Army in 1970, and in 1979 he founded the Vet Center Outreach Program. Vet Centers would not happen without Shad Meshad. He laid the groundwork for hundreds of vet centers that are serving thousands and thousands and maybe millions of veterans of all generations. So he entirely changed the landscape. He broke the mold and innovated at a time when many in this country really were trying to look the other way. He's a legend, and in the veteran space, he's a big brother to me and to IAVA and to everyone in our community. And this award is not just for a recent series of events. This is for a lifetime of dedication to our men and women. And he's just a true American hero in every sense of the word. He's my brother, and I love him, and I know many of you who know him in the room do as well. And I honestly don't know where our country would be without him, and I shudder to think where our veterans would be without him. So I'd ask you to please join me in honoring our 2012 IAVA Community Leadership Award recipient, Mr. Shad Meshad.
Where's my eye doctor? It's here.
Whoa. I'm really a nut, I tell you. As I was thinking, several of the young men that just came back from Iraq and Afghanistan said, "Hey, how do you feel about this?" or whatever. And I said, well, there's this great comedian. Does anybody remember Jack Benny? Comedian Jack Benny. And I kind of feel like that. He was receiving this award, this great humanitarian award many years ago. And he said, I really don't know what to say. And I've also got arthritis and I don't know what to say. I definitely have arthritis. Maybe it didn't come off as funny as Jack. I'm trying to lighten this up because, first of all, I'm shaking with love just because of the men and women that I've met tonight and the ones that I haven't, that through Paul's organization and leadership and all the other leaders of IAVA that are here, including my team. I have half my team now are Iraq and Afghanistan war veterans, mostly multiple tours. And I live for that. I've really been driven by the fact that my year in Vietnam as a psych officer, medic, seeing what war really looked like and came back, and being a Southern War, coming from Alabama to here to find Mars or Jupiter, and I landed in LA and it was pretty good. And just down below, if you look out the window down on the streets, 41 years ago, that's where my career started. And I kind of shaking thinking 41 years I've survived, but it's been a journey. And the one thing we didn't have, and Paul mentioned it, was the fact that the organization, a place where our group could come and organize and look at all the issues and things. And that's what Paul, through this vision, had happened. My vision was strictly mental health and developing what we know today as post-traumatic stress disorder, and how do we treat it, and how do we deal with it, and combat stress injuries or whatever. But all of this, all has to come together, and I love being a partner of IAVA and the other organizations here, and several of the other organizations around the country that spotlight on this small, tiny percentage of those that serve. No one can really know what it's like to be in a combat situation, and I'm glad of that, but they don't understand that transition back. It's as tough as transitioning into war. believe it or not, for many. And in today's times, it's very difficult. And I never thought we'd have a 10-year war like Vietnam. We've had two running parallel. So I guess I've been revitalized. And Paul and IAVA and all the people I've met and the people I'm meeting tonight and some of the old vet center people, you know, I'm an albatross when it comes to that. I've been gone for 30 years, but what it's doing and what everyone in here supporting organizations, community-based organizations like this mean. But you know what? I've received some awards in my life. Let me just say that. But I don't think anything to be able to be honored by this new generation of veterans after 41 years and not expecting this to ever happen again after Vietnam. I can't tell you how high I feel. I probably need a beer after this. Anyway, I do have arthritis. My eye doctor is here, and I'd like to say hello to Boom Boom Mancini, who's on our honorary board. Hey, Boom Boom, who's also been there for every time, supporting us. When you talk about the celebrities that don't show, whatever, Boom Boom shows. He's got the greatest heart in the world. Thank you all. Thank you.